life.
I gotcha. You brought up two things that I want to talk about with control. I was raised Catholic and went to Catholic school till eighth grade, and I had a lot of questions. I had a lot of questions. I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker. I got in trouble with the nuns. You know what I'm saying? Got in trouble with the priests. I got in trouble. Um, Control. You know, there was a part of me that said, what you're saying doesn't make sense.
Right.
What you're saying, it just doesn't make sense. It's just not logical. God is mysterious. He works in mysterious ways. Okay, okay. That's true. But still, you know, and eventually I decided this religion, not just Catholicism, but religion, period, is a method to control people, keep them in a box. I don't like boxes.
Mm.
I don't like boxes. And so I'm ready to get outside the box. I'm ready to go back to something before the box. And that's how I ended up going and researching the Kemetic, faith and all kind of stuff and just a bunch of different things because I don't like boxes. I don't like control in that sense. Two people are too different. And to me, if something's not true everywhere, all the time, it's not true. You know what I'm saying? So if I can't go to Europe, Africa, China, same thing is true, it's not true. So I started to really adopt the universal laws. Like, for example, sowing and reaping is a universal law. It doesn't matter where you go in the world, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter how young you are, doesn't matter if you're black, white, green, purple. If you sow something, you're going to reap that thing, right? You sow an apple seed, you're going to reap an apple tree with given that it has the ability to produce, it has the things it needs to produce. You don't sow an apple tree and get a pear tree. I mean, apple seed and get a pear tree. Tree. I can't talk right now, but the law of sowing and reaping, that is a universal law, right? The law of giving and receiving, universal law. The law of, they call that the law of reciprocity. So I went into the universal laws because as much as there's a controlling side of Virgos, there's also this very intuitive side. And for me, the intuitive side is probably just as strong. And my intuition says that things have to make sense and things have to be universal. You know what I'm saying? And so, I definitely live my life by universal laws, universal principles, and that has given me so much peace. And then going with relationships as a woman, I found that men and patriarchy and tradition had a lot of control. And I already mentioned that I've done the wife thing twice. You know what I mean? I've done the pour everything into your marriage and you're going to be happy and fulfilled and it's going to bring you everything. And I'm like, I did it and it didn't work. Pray and fast and God is going to take care of your marriage and everything's going to fall into place. I did that. It didn't work. So then I said, you know what? I can't look to a man or a marriage or a church, to make me happy. I have to find happiness myself. I have to follow my dreams. I have to follow my goals. I have to become everything I can be, and I remember I was going through therapy when my mom was sick and she was dying. And I remember telling my therapist, I was like, I have decided that whatever is in me, I want it to come out. And if any man ever says to me, I want you to be the person that you were when we met, I'm going to be like, we're not on the same trajectory. My goal is to evolve and grow. And wherever I end up in 5 years is if wherever I end up in 5 years. I don't know where that's going to be. I can't even tell you where that's going to be right now. If you're not in it for the journey, if you expect me to be the same person 5 years from now, some things are going to be core. I'm going to be a generous person. I'm going to be a loving person. I'm going to be a loyal person. Those things are core, but personality traits and goals and lifestyle things, that may change. You know what I mean? So I decided that I can't let anything, children, job, relationship, control my potential.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I decided, and even religion, people will say, well, you shouldn't want to know about certain things that might lead you down the wrong path. And I think, the romanticism was way back in the 1800s, and they were already talking about march to the beat of your own drummer. You mean it's 2021 and you want me to just not ask questions? Because, no. So, yeah, I have found that I had to seize control, in a sense, of myself, my destiny, and even the definitions placed on myself. I don't care what you think a woman should be. I don't care what you think a lady should be. I don't care what you think a mother should be, a wife should be, whatever. If I decide to be in that role of a wife, he and I gonna have to work some things out. We're gonna have to, what do you really need me to do? Right. And let me see if I can do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've already gone through what I felt was a traditional role, and that didn't work out too well for me.
Right.
16 years of marriage, I'm divorced, 6 years, you know what I'm saying? So, but, so I have decided that certain things aren't going to control me. Society's expectations are not going to control me. Tradition is not going to control me. Religion is not going to control me. Gender roles, all that stuff. It's not going to control me. I have a choice, and I'm going to take that choice and explore.
Habakkuk 2:2-3 says, And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You do what you do for yourself to prove you can do it for others. Even though the year of perfect vision needed corrective lenses, your vision was never out of focus. You remained still. You remained determined. Kobe said, the Mamba mentality is the attention to detail and the level of commitment. Run your race, because you got time. Keep the momentum. Believe in your story, a creative story. Remember, never stay comfortable while trusting the process. Be innovative in your 720 hours. There will be stumbling blocks. You just keep pushing. Most importantly, what's next? Continue to drop.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.